Hey guys, what is up? NYK31 here, bringing you some Madden 25 online action. Jacksonville Jags footage. You see some funny things out of people in the matchup screen when they see the Jags there. Most people have no shame and just run straight to the Niners or the Seahawks because they're so afraid of taking an L using anybody else. Like this guy, he wants to choose a good team, but he's trying not to embarrass himself too much. Who will he pick to face the mighty Jacksonville Jaguars? He will go with the Indianapolis Colts. You don't see too much of the Colts online. They're a pretty good team. Luck is multi-dimensional. You got T.Y. Hilton, Reggie Wayne out there. And this is one of those guys who has his mic going, and I didn't have my headset anywhere handy to mute him. But I kind of decided to keep him on when I did actually find it, just for the off chance that the Jags would induce some rage. And I'm not going to sit here and act like this has been easy. It has been anything but. But you see the Jags come out strong. The Jags are not easy to play with. And I'd like to give a shout out to whoever it was, I can't remember who tipped me off to Matt Scott. He has been a Jags savior. You see the offensive line cave in. But after kind of maxing out with Chad Henne and going on a bit of a losing streak, I gave Matt Scott a look and did a little bit of roster tweaking. I had some guys who I wanted to put in there. When I studied the depth chart a little bit more closely, seemed to give me the best chance of fielding a team that could actually do something. And Matt Scott can get it done. A couple of things about him. One, he's mobile, so it puts the zone read back into play. I got the Packers playbook here. I tried the run and shoot playbook at first again, since that has some zone read action in it. But these Jags receivers they can't run the run and shoot. It's just not possible. Every time I've tried it with them, it's been an utter and complete disaster. So I'm going Green Bay Packers playbook. And the thing with Matt Scott is, if I can keep the offensive line out of third and long somewhat consistently, and not go too bonkers on the pass lead, he can get it done. And you can't just completely disrespect Justin Blackman and shorts to third out there. Their receivers can do some things if you can get them into space. There's the offensive line again breaking down, and Mercedes Lewis isn't terrible. Maurice Jones-Drew, he's actually the third best route runner on the entire team. I need to use him more like Darren Sproles. So I can manage the offense enough, even against the Niners and the Seahawks of the world for the most part. It's defensively where it's a chore. It is a really big chore. I'm controlling a defensive tackle on this game, just trying to make things as hard on myself as possible. And trying to capitalize there on that turnover. He wanted to do a slide with Luck, but I guess he had his thumb or finger on the sprint button too long. That's going to happen for you. So I got to cash in on that turnover. And I'm able to get in here and give myself a 17-8 lead. So can I make this sucker hold up? Hardest part about playing with the Jags defensively is the pass rush and the coverage and the block shedding. Their best trait, weirdly enough, is tackling. They can tackle very well in the secondary. They just can't cover anybody. And I don't have much in the way of Tampa 2 style defensive linemen that are any good. Paul Posluszny, he's basically like a poor man's Luke Cucci out there. He's pretty decent. And there we go, that coverage again. Guys are able to thread the needle against these Jags, so they just don't play the ball very well at all. But I'm bending. Hopefully I don't break. Again, just way too much time. Very, very difficult to play at Tampa 2 with a bad team. It's hard enough to play Tampa 2 with a good team, and if you don't, without a pass rush. But Tampa 2, bad team, bad pass rush. it's tough. It's tough. But I can't afford to take too many chances with them because I can't cover. They can't cover. So I'll send some blitzes here and there, but they're usually pretty safe. I don't send any more than 5 if I can help it. And the struggle is real. That's going to happen when you're with these weak teams against the teams that are much more highly rated than you. You'll be controlling the game, and the game will be like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be winning. And something bad will go against you, and there's a hell of a throw by Matt Scott. I had no choice there. 3rd and 15, and I'm down. I had to make something happen, and I don't get on the ground in time, so it's looking bleak. 22-17 down. They got the ball again.
Oh, shit.
And I'm able to get a user sack as you see him, or hear him, bust out an expletive. One thing about controlling a defensive lineman is that getting a user sack is pretty darn satisfying. It's a pretty nice, good feeling. You're sitting there fighting off blocks, and when you finally get one, it feels pretty dang good. So I got a chance to take the lead back. Matt Scott's in a pretty good rhythm. Jones drew. Sweet move. Can't hang on in traffic. So I'm showing a kickoff return. That means something bad is going to happen for somebody, and the Jacksonville Jaguar special teams unit gets called for a face mask. So Madden's going to make me work for this.
Oh shit, what are you doing, Doug?
Flush him out, but I can't get him down because we just don't have a good enough end over there.
Oh!
But we finally come through in coverage. And we're going to run it back. That is big. Big, big, big. Now we got that 2-possession. No, it's not a 2-possession game. It's a 1-possession game. But he's got to score a touchdown and go for 2. I'm in Tampa 2 mode here. Hot routing. Paul Puz Blue. Come on, someone make a play. I get out of the Tampa 2 and I'm playing cover 4 here. And finally. So we made 2 plays when we needed it most. And my Jags will close it out. So he quits out. We get the W that made me sweat, but they stepped up when I need them to step up the most. More Jags footage on the way, and some Saints footage as well. Talk to you all later. Peace.